We are back at it again with the Pat McGrath Divine Blush Color Balm Collection. Let's get into it. So I have with me two shades of the Color Balm. One is in Peach Lotus and the other is Fleuretique. And I also have the Cyber Lotus highlighting stick duo thingy. And also I have the Luxe Eyeshadow Quad in Passion Fleur. Let's start with the Color Balms. When these launched, I kind of suspected that they weren't going to be my jam because a balmy cheek, I'm not sure about that. I don't think I've had that in my collection before. So I'm interested to try this. It's one of those things you pick up to try because someone else likes it and you want to see if you might like it too. So that's my rationalization for these. Let's see what this looks like. This is Peach Lotus. So I think that should be enough color. Let's blend it out. I was concerned that this color wasn't going to show up on my skin, but apparently it does. Let's put some more on with the brush. Let me examine this closely. Definitely a balm, not like one of those lip gloss sticks where a lot of product comes off suddenly and you can't control it. So not like those. A fairly controlled application, and it didn't do too much damage to my foundation underneath, so that's good. If I go like this, I can still see the color fairly evenly. Let me put a little bit more here. Let's see how it builds. Let's add a little bit more. Okay, it built up nicely. This isn't the normal amount I would wear, but just for the purpose of the review, I like this. So that's good to know. Let's pop it on the lips. So it's nice and creamy on the lips, but the color is kind of sinking into lines. So you can see like bright lines of color where it's filled in the lips. Probably not the best product for lips, but if you want a light glossy wash of color and you want to match your cheeks to your lips, I think this would be okay. It's nice and comfortable, hydrating. Let's do the other color. This is the shade Fleuretique. Here's what it looks like. You can see the color is distributed quite evenly. It really didn't do much to my foundation underneath, so that is great. It's definitely more of a cool toned color. My favorite brush to use for cream products is the Sephora Pro number 47. This has an angle to the side, which means it sits at a gentler angle, like this, instead of this one, which used to be my favorite for powder blush. And this just goes in like 90 degrees, and that can disturb your foundation. So your best bet is to use something a little slanted so that the angle is like this and not this. Let's pop Fleuretique on the lips. Here is Fleuretique on the lips. Lovely color. So about the balms, I think I preferred these over the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light ones. Those are cold upon application. The color payoff is not as evenly distributed as these. Although if I do this, the color does come off. It's slightly sticky. So if you're into that kind of thing, this is okay. Personally, I do feel I would be okay wearing these. These are not as oily looking as the Charlotte Tilbury ones, so I do see myself wearing these. They're probably not going to set down 100%, but I don't mind that. I do have dry skin and a balm feels okay on my skin. I don't feel like much is there. Let me repair the damage I did there. Yep, good as new. I have over applied these, but I think these would be really nice for a light wash of color as well. I think they look okay on the lips too. The darker color, this one I prefer over the lighter one. Let's move on to the highlighter duo. This is the first product of this kind that I have from Pat McGrath. I do not have any of the other highlighter duos because I knew I wouldn't be interested. Like, one side is just a clear balm and I don't know what I'll use that for. And the price is quite exorbitant. So I'm not sure what's so special about this. It's just a balm. But I wanted to try it, so I got it. I don't have anything like this. There was a blue one that I was remotely interested in, but this pink one did suck me in. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so my foundation is basically going everywhere. Okay, let's just use a brush. I think brush is the way to go with this one because when I swiped it directly, it dissolved my foundation. So that wasn't the best. But now it looks okay. You can see the shine here. It has little glitter particles suspended in that balm thingy. I will swatch it and show you what I mean. It's pretty, it's decent. I kind of don't mind it. Probably not my favorite kind of highlighter, but still I think it's okay. I don't hate it. The shine is quite shiny, so I don't hate that. One thing I'm surprised about though, so all the videos that I watched about this collection, they've been saying that this is not good packaging for the color bombs, and this is heavy and whatever. To me, this is just a little bit heavier. These two are just a little bit lighter, but then again, this has supposedly two sides, and I don't see too much of a difference in packaging. Like, it's the same pink plastic packaging on all of these, and this is significantly overpriced. I think they had to keep it that way because they have previous ones that are like this in the same price range, so I think they had to keep it in the $80 Canadian dollar price range, but this is just as special as these. Let's just say that. This should not have been that overpriced, but it's a good product, but I think it should have been in the same price range as these. So the application does make a difference, if you can see here. And then see here. This part where I swiped it, the foundation is dissolved. And you can see my cheek from there. I'm not sure if it's actually capturing it on camera, but that's how it is. That is it for the balms. Let's move on to some eyeshadow. I'm priming with the Pat McGrath Intensifies Art History wand. Here is the eyeshadow quad from this collection. This is what it looks like. When they showed it first on their Instagram, I thought this was going to be like a magenta pink color, but it turned out to be this muted deep plum. So from what I've heard and what I'm seeing right now, this palette does not have any special shades. So it's blending really nicely. Let's put on some shimmers. Let's try this one right here. Let's do this one. This one's pretty. Lovely. Let's try another look on the other eye. This one looks the sparkliest of the bunch. And it is. It is for sure. Let's do an inner corner. Let's add some liner and lashes. So this is the finished look that you can hope to achieve with this collection. I must say, I think all the products are okay. Probably not my preference, but certainly good products for what they are. I think the color bombs are quite nice. I definitely prefer these over the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Bonds. Those are not for me. The formula is pigmented, does not break up your foundation underneath, surprisingly, even when you apply it directly onto the skin. The highlighter duo. I think this product is certainly overpriced for what it is. I'm not sure what the purpose of the clear balm is. I might just apply it in the winter to protect some of my drier areas of the face, but other than that, I don't see myself using it. Maybe as a lip balm, I don't know. But we have so many nice lip masks, like why would anyone just want a clear balm that doesn't even smell or taste like anything? I mean, my favorite right now is this ColourPop one, and I don't see anything replacing that. As for the one with the highlighter, the only way to apply it is with a brush. Do not swipe it on directly. It will take off everything you have underneath. This collection, the balms, they are right on par with North American makeup trends for the summer, which is glowy skin, light coverage products for the face, lip balms, lip oils, lip glosses. Personally, I would prefer to use the balmy products in winter months rather than summer because obviously my skin gets very dry and it's nice to have that hydrating finish. It doesn't feel like a lot on the skin, it's lightweight, so no complaints there. I don't see it sticking to my hair either, because if it were that sticky, the hair would be sticking to it by now. Let's do a hair stick test. Okay, the hair does stick a little bit. Okay, but it's okay. As for the quad, I will always be mad at myself that I didn't pick the two pink motherships in the limited edition pink packaging, but I got this one and I'm happy for the packaging. What's inside is probably not according to my makeup preferences. I rarely ever use a Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette to do a basic look, but you can see how perfectly this one blended, and then you throw on the shimmer. Okay, my lash is coming off. You throw on the shimmer and you do an inner corner, and it's like you spend a lot of time on your makeup. So that's what I like. If I'm running out the door and I'm in a hurry, this is good. And that's what I like to do. I like to use really high-end products for when I'm out of time and I need to be somewhere quickly, because they blend quickly, they blend perfectly. It seems like you put a lot of effort in your makeup. Okay, it can't be saved. So there you go. Those are all my thoughts, and I think the look turned out pretty cute. It's pretty much what I expected from a Pat McGrath launch, which is not according to my makeup preferences, but still all the products turn out to be pretty good. And I can see myself using them. Plus, I'm into experimenting with different kinds of makeup, different styles, and I'm not like, I'm never going to use a balm on my face, or I'm never going to wear a certain color on my face. So everything's fair game to me. That is all I had for this video. If this was helpful in any way, give it a thumbs up, encourage whatever you can do, and I will see you for my next video. Bye.